you guys, happy Wednesday. I am trying so hard to be on maternity leave and I am failing. I am failing in that endeavor. I had to come back today because I received an irresistible scoop regarding the Taylor Swift, Blake Lively saga, the scoop that nobody has, absolutely nobody has, and it is going to shake you. I'm asking people in the chat, who do you think it is that got Taylor Swift to turn on Blake Lively? And there's a lot of guesses right now, and I'm not seeing the right guess so far. So we're going to cover that. Look, I know there are a lot of people who do not understand everybody's obsession with this particular case. But I want you guys to know, those of you that do not understand, that the problem is definitely you guys, okay? It is like coming across people who don't understand the fandom of Harry Potter. That's how I feel right now. And we're like 7 books in right now on this Blake Lively saga, and people are like, I don't understand why you like this. And I'm like, this is a story about a baby who an evil dark wizard tried to murder. It's an innocent baby. That's what happened here. Justin Baldoni was an innocent baby sitting in the crib, and a dark lord tried to murder him for absolutely no reason. And luckily he had this wonderful spell protecting him. Love from people that have been following this saga. Like I said, we're seven books in. We're not going away, okay? Now, I tried to go away on maternity leave. I did. I said, I'm stepping away. And I have to assume here that Brian Friedman absolutely despises me because it seems like he waited until I was vulnerable, until I was postpartum, to serve the mother of all subpoenas, a subpoena to Taylor Swift, right? Or so we thought. Because there were tons of news. It's all the headlines. I was like, oh, the subpoena has gone out regarding this subpoena. But then when I went to go look for it, I couldn't find it. It's like reportedly a subpoena was served to Taylor Swift. I want you to think about that. You've seen a ton of headlines about the subpoena. You've seen her team react to the subpoena, but you haven't actually read the subpoena. Has that subpoena even been filed? Remember that. Now, first, let's back up. I have been saying since day one that if Wayfarer Studios and all the other parties want this lawsuit to end, Brian Friedman has got to just serve Taylor Swift. Now, why was I saying that? Because obviously she was involved here, okay? It was just obvious from day one. Things were looking a little funny. Taylor Swift had some involvement. Now, it wasn't just her song. It was also she came out of a relationship. She was with Blake a lot, being photographed with Blake and Ryan all throughout New York City, kind of in her like, I'm back to single Taylor Swift era, looking for something to do. Then we read the text messages. They're dropping Taylor Swift's name. We learn from both Blake and Justin Baldoni and the actress Isabella Ferrer that also Taylor Swift had a hand in picking her for the role. Must supposed to believe that all of those 3 are liars, including with each other. Taylor Swift was involved. We also learned allegedly, I'm saying all this allegedly, that Taylor Swift got Brian Tyler, the composer, fired. She didn't like him. She had some old beef with him. They brought in a new composer at the last minute. You know, just a lot of like Taylor Swift stuff going on. And then she did kind of the disappearing act, which is Taylor Swift's move when she's flying a little too close to the sun. It's her thing. That's what she does. Tree Payne, her savage PR person from forever, always knows when Taylor Swift is too close and Icarus has got to go away. Okay. And I said, you got to subpoena her because A, she's involved. And also because they are never going to allow Taylor Swift to go down. Now, who am I saying when I say they? The Taylor Swift enterprise, the team, okay? They will do literally anything to prevent Taylor Swift's text messages from being seen by the public. That's you and me. Why is that? Because Taylor Swift is worth $1.6 billion, my friends. Try it. Why don't you try being worth $1.6 billion? Do you understand how many people live and eat off of Taylor Swift? How many livelihoods depend upon her squeaky clean image? You know, the perpetual 13-year-old image, sweet friendship bracelets. They're going to protect that with everything that they have. And I suspect, I don't know, again, I'm saying allegedly, that Taylor Swift might not be that nice. If you were friends with her, if you knew her, actually knew the real Taylor, you might get to know a different side of her. She might not be 13 years old, is all I'm saying, okay?